Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for each life path number for the month of July 2025. Before we get into the forecast, this is a general reading. If you would like your own personal numerology reading, please book some time with me. My information's in the description box below and I would love to work with you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Life Path 22-4. So we're going to be working with another master energy this cycle that is the 38-11-2. And so ultimately we have that master energy of the 11 here. And the 11 brings in the inspirations. This is about what inspires us. And this is, we can likely face some challenges that will help us to remember what inspires us or to discover what inspires us if we've lost our point of reference. And so this energy, being a master number in a cycle, demands a great deal from us, or will demand a great deal from us, but it promises just as great of rewards. So again, it's sort of similar to the 4 energy in a sense, where it's like, the effort you put forth is equivalent to the rewards that you'll receive. That's kind of similar with this master level energy of the 11. There will likely be challenges along the way, but and there will be a lot of potential, I don't want to say pressure, but responsibility. We're going to have to sort of tap into our inner strength, find our courage, find our faith in ourselves in order to say yes to some of the opportunities that could present this month, in order to take the leap of faith in the direction of those inspirations and those opportunities that may present this month. We might have to go outside of our comfort zone a bit and think more broadly, not be so rigid or stubborn in our approach. Is very possible at this time. But through all of that and through that process, we can find ways to work smarter, not harder, and find greater ways to achieve what we're looking to achieve. And not on our own, but through some kind of collaborative effort. A lot of advantages can come our way under this cycle, where sort of like our bigger goals, some of our greater desires can be fulfilled and achieved at this time. We might find that other people offer some kind of assistance or support in order to help us to achieve those goals. And that can really open doors for us in some way. And so, the 4 and the 22-4 tends to be hyper independent. And so this could be a little bit, part of those challenges I was talking about could be about facing those, facing that hyper independence and recognizing that, we can do it alone, but it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to take a lot longer. We're not necessarily going to be fully satisfied with the results because of that, need for perfection. So the challenge is going to be recognizing where, there is possibly a better way to do it. There is possibly times that we have to rely on others to help us to get there, right? Recognizing our limitations and not seeing those limitations as something negative, but finding ways to work with those limitations and finding other people to work with who have the strengths where we have those limitations. So for some, people could open the door for you to buy a house or to get that promotion. It's going to be based on your effort, etc. Like you are a part of this. But you could see people helping, to not only open the door, but hold the door open for you to walk through. And you might have to face that sort of whatever it is, fear or, sense of worth or whatever, and recognize you don't have to work for everything that you've gotten or everything that you receive. Some things are gifts. Some things are, that energy coming back to you that you've put out into the world. So if someone wants to hold the door open for you, let them hold the door open for you. You don't have to do it all yourself. If someone wants to help you to, get the funds to buy the house or get the car or get the whatever, accept the help. It doesn't have to, swallow. This is going to be a month probably of swallowing our pride a little bit and recognizing that it can still be done just as well when we're doing it with others, or if somebody's helping us to do something. And so many of the lessons that the 22-4 moves through in life is that, right? recognizing that we can accomplish so much more. We can build so much more in this lifetime when we're doing things with others, when there's a collaboration, when it's a joint effort. That's why we're called the master builders. We're not meant to be, to do it alone. Anyway, so we could see that kind of come up. And what I would say to you is let people hold the door for you once in a while. This is also a love vibration. So relationships, love vibrations, love connections that you meet at this time could be really deep and can really, be in it for the long haul. You could definitely meet some kind of soulmate this month, or reconnect with someone who is a soulmate. And maybe, life is different for you both now, and you're in a different place in your life, and you can connect much more deeply. That's very possible. Existing relationships can be enhanced at this time, and you can feel that sense of closeness, and again, taking relationships to the next level. There's this sense of strong depth and commitment in the love relationship department this month. So you could find that. Pay attention to your dreams this month, because a lot can be going on in the subconscious. If something comes in for you, an idea or an inspiration, write it down. You might not know what that means just yet. And, you don't have to have all the answers, but it will likely unfold as you continue on. So yeah, beautiful energy here, especially when it comes to, your time, your talents, your finances, all those things can really take a big jump in a beautiful way. But they're probably going to come from others, right? Like helping others, helping you in some way. So yeah, just be open to that. I pulled an animal wisdom message for us, and we got lynx energy. And this is interesting because, lynx are really sometimes hard to spot. Lynx, bobcats, big cats in the wild are hard to spot. I mean, they can blend in really, really well. So there's a lot here about like the unseen, like, getting the support from the unseen, being open to the unseen, going deeper into the spirituality of oneself and connecting to your higher self, following your intuition, your inner guidance, following your gut. There's definitely this strong pull there this month. And so, that might come back to maybe an opportunity presents to you, but you can't do it all alone. And so the ego in you might be like, okay, well then I'm going to say no. But the soul of you is saying, this is a beautiful opportunity to collaborate with others, to work with others, to let someone else support you for a moment, to help you. So, listen to the call of your soul, follow that intuition. 22/4s are very intuitive. It's a very heart-led energy. So let your heart lead. Don't let the ego lead this month, right? Let it do its job and sort of, take care of the logistics. But this is a month to really follow your heart, follow that inner guidance, and trust yourself in that process. And probably swallow your pride quite a bit as well. I'm right there with you. So I hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.